Are you a frustrated final expense telesales agent that's utilizing a CRM and a dialer? Well, I'm going to help you understand the one feature that you're going to want to find and disable immediately. If you want to be dynamic with final expense telesales, the last thing you want to do is set yourself up for frustration. This business can be frustrating enough by itself without getting beat up by not disabling a very simple feature that is so easy to find. So we're going to dive into this one feature for you, and I hope this brings you tremendous success. Now, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I do recruit and partner with just the most powerful new and veteran agents across this nation. We sell life and Medicare and annuities in our national agency, and free resources always for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. So thanks for joining with me in this content today. Hope it's a blessing to you. So the first thing that you really want to disable is the call recording feature. When you're doing life insurance telesales, final expense insurance telesales, you want to be insanely intentional about disabling this. This really puts a bad taste in clients' mouths when, as soon as your auto dialer or CRM with dialer goes blip, the first thing that's blipped out is this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Well, guess what? The client's going to go, forget this, click. That does not click with the consumer. This is about them being served, not you having that little enabled feature of call recording. Don't do this. You can always hit the record button later in your script, but you don't get a second chance to make a positive and powerful first impression. This is about taking care of them, all about your consumer. So do not start your CRM and dialer with this feature enabled. It'll be just insanely frustrating if you do. You won't get the pickup ratios that you would like. And this happens to so many insurance agents. I've done this a long time in this industry, and that's the very last feature that you want to enable. You do not start your calls with that, with life insurance sales or even final expense telesales. You can always enable the call recording later after you've penetrated the first part of your script. Then you can say, do you consent to the recording of this call? And if you're in a two-party consent state, if that person does not agree to their recording of that call, you're really done and over with anyway. And you could have had a maybe conversion because you got to continue with that call. Disable this feature, my friends. It is not legally needed. The final expense telesales carriers will record the interview calls, record the real things that they care about. And it's not required, much less necessary or needed, to be a rock star in this industry. So if you're getting hung up on a lot and you're using a dialer and CRM, maybe this is why. Maybe you have that enabled right now. Please disable it. You're going to have better conversations because they know you're there to help. They know you're a real human instead of this automated, this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. And then you come on the line. You're going to get left with a bad taste in your mouth. You're going to have a lot of hangups and not a lot of people that you get to have a continued conversation with. You've got to speak to these great people and you've got to get a chance to do it. Don't put a hurdle in your way. Now, if you're a Medicare telesales agent doing Medicare Advantage sales, this is a different story. You have to have that feature enabled because of the recording compliance guidelines that have been released from CMS. But if you're doing final expense telesales and life insurance telesales, you don't need this feature enabled. You can always later on, once you've really gotten to know your consumer, hit the little button to record. Everything's greased skids at that point because they've already developed a relationship with you. The greater that you can take care of them, you're going to realize that this business gets more fun. But if you've got that feature enabled, it's going to be insanely frustrating because you didn't find this information out soon enough. And so many people have this feature enabled and they're like, man, nobody's picking up. I'm using a dialer. I'm using a CRM. What's wrong with me? It's not what's wrong with you. It's maybe the fact that you didn't get rid of this little feature early on and you wonder why everybody's frustrated with you. If I called you with a dialer and as soon as you picked up, it goes, this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. You're going to go, whoa, what? Click. I'm done. I'm out. This is a telemarketer. It's not about being a telemarketer. It's about making the time, taking the time to get to know them, understand their problems. And if you got a product that fixes them, your career just got that much easier. Hope this little tip takes you far, my friends. And if you've got a topic you'd like me to take up for you, I'd be more than privileged to do that for you. Put it in the comments below. And if you like this video, please share it with a buddy. Feel free to like it. I appreciate you greatly. And let's make 2023 your best year ever with final expense telesales. We'll see you soon. And I appreciate you.